Welcome back, everybody, to the BD1P Binding of Isaac Eden streak. Today is going to be win number 9, just 2 runs away from the big double digits. The first time I've been on that number for quite a long time. Seed, by the way, is going to be WH43ZJLV. I want to apologize. They are leaf blowing my hallway for some reason right now. So if you hear some weird noises in the background, it's the maintenance man leaf blowing the hallway. I don't understand that. It's just like every single time I want to record or stream, like, by the way, we're gonna leaf blow the hallway. For what purpose? There's no leaves in there. There's no leaves anywhere near me. Like, it's right outside my door right now. You couldn't just hold off. Like, they do it once a week, right? As too much. There might be dust in the hallway. Sure. I can totally see that being a reason why. Oh, hey. Sure. Not the greatest, but we have some good stats, so I'm not upset about that at all. We're getting a lot of good runes right now. We'll keep the blank rune for later, I think. We can maybe try and pair throw pause right now. No. It did absolutely nothing. But I don't get it. Like, I'm sure, like, leaf blowing trash out of there and stuff is, like, it's part of our apartment's, you know, big, like, you have to do it every week to the employees, but there's never anything on the ground. There's never any, like, leaves. It's never, like, dusty in here. It's a lot of noise, and it's only, like, 9 a.m. right now. So, and there it is again. I don't get what the point is. Plus, a lot of people who live here, they're like me, and they work from home, because a lot of people in this complex are, like, my age, and they're either in college or they are, this is a really shitty guy to have right here. They're in college, and they have, like, an online job or whatever it may be. When I go outside, like, on a normal weekday at, like, noon, when most regular humans are at their job working, our parking lot is pretty much full. Like, I feel like nobody ever leaves this place besides, like, my girlfriend goes to work and maybe, like, 3 or 4 other individuals. Everybody else here, either old and retired or young and in college and doesn't really have a job. So there's got to be a better method to cleaning up the hallways than leaf blowing it once a week, especially during, like, peak working hours, or maybe someone's, like, sleeping with a hangover right now, and it's like, oh, this fucking sucks, dude. Like, there's got to be a better method to this madness. I'm gonna propose one. Just don't fucking leaf blow. If you have to, have the residents of the apartment, like, keep their area clean, or, like, fine them if they don't. I just don't like this noise. I know it's selfish because, like, I'm sure I'm one of the only people who has to get on a microphone and talk. But why? I hate it. It's so annoying right now, man. All I can hear is the... Is it picking up on the microphone? I don't think it is. I sound crazy to you guys then right now, but I promise you I'm being sincere. It is outside my door as we speak. The dragon's jaw, if you will. The maw of the void is out there. And it's only getting closer. They're going to be in my apartment in like 3 seconds, I guarantee it. Yo, that's not bad. It's definitely worth a key, I would say. How is it getting closer? I'm actually terrified. Like, there's someone out there with, like... I'm not crazy. I'm going to let this pass. I'll be back in a second. Well, in the time that it took for that man to move far from my apartment, I got a Tears Up pill in the vault room, a Joker card, and a bunch of soul hearts. So we're sitting pretty right now. I think we have 3 red heart containers, and 2.5 soul hearts right now. I could be off the number by like 1 or 2, but I'm confident we can afford to take a devil deal if we see one on this floor, and we'll probably just go to like a normal path on today's run. Like, we have a really, really, really good tier rate right now, like for the early game especially. We're at 5 already, but I don't want to go to Mother again. I mean, it's an okay path to go to once in a while, but it's kind of overbearing sometimes. I think we just go for like maybe Mega Satan if you want to do some sacrificing shenanigans, or just go for an angel deal in general. That could totally be an option. Hey, free curse room right here though, and pills. I'm big, I'm slow. I'm big and slow. What's new? We will pop a one down here too. Another pill. We could go big. We could go real large. There's nothing wrong with going real large. Oh, we're Stompy. This run is interesting. This is a very interesting start. Very high tier rate, very big and very slow. We can stomp on rocks now, though, which we already kind of have the crawl space thing going for us, but what else could it do, actually? What could being stompy... When you get hit, you make a shockwave around you, I think, so it could negate, like, one extra hit of damage occasionally. I don't know. Oh, I can't even... There we go. I gotta move my mouse to make good trip work again. I don't know. We're just very large. That's all I can really focus on right now. But anyways, the guy leaf blowing my freaking hallway is gone, so I can talk about what I wanted to talk about. And that's my final vacation story that I forgot to tell back a while ago. Oh my... Hey, it did a lot of damage right there. You're a 4-timer. You're a 4-timer. I guess we'll walk in, sure. Yeah, I guess we'll walk out, sure. Both of our flights were pretty early in the morning. Our one going to Chicago was at like 5 a.m. and the one going back was like 7 a.m. 6, I think, actually. So we had to be up pretty early both times. And the flight coming from Chicago back to Texas was weirdly enough worse, which is strange because the flight going there were numerous delays. We were like 2 hours behind schedule because there was a maintenance issue on the plane, which of course is very scary. You don't want to be in a plane and hear there's a fucking maintenance issue, right? Nobody wants that. It's terrifying. But it was strange because like on the flight there, I wasn't sleeping at all. I had some music on and that was the entire flight pretty much. Oh, he's back. Keep walking, pal. I think he's going to continue walking. I hope so. But the flight going back, I was exhausted. I didn't feel like I was going to fall asleep until I got into the actual plane. And when I got on there, don't rev that shit. He's out there still. Always causing a freaking ruckus. I got on the plane. I put my luggage up and oh my god, he's going again. And all that kind of stuff. And then it hit me like a fucking truck. I mean, hey, you know what? I'll take that. I want to be faster. I about just passed out immediately. And I was trying to fight it because I don't like taking naps. I haven't taken a nap since I had COVID. I hate taking naps. I feel lethargic and tired afterwards. I feel terrible after taking a nap. It's the opposite of what you're supposed to feel when taking a nice long rest. Or I guess a short rest in that regard. So I was really trying to fight this sleep. I was going as far as to, like, keep my eyes open with my fingers for a minute. So I just would keep the air into my eyes so I would just be more awake in any department. But it eventually won. But I feel like a damn fool. I must have looked really fucking dumb. And I've never had this happen to me before. This is like a first-time experience. As I was falling asleep, I was having, like, those half dreams you get before you fully... go to it's just those like quick little like half dreaming half awake states, right? When I was trying to fight my sleep. And in one of those dreams I must have been eating something because I could feel in real life my jaw was going like this, like I was actively physically trying to eat something. And that went on for about 2 minutes straight. I was like this, eyes like kind of open, chewing. There was nothing in my mouth. I had no gum. I had no food. I was just sitting there like a fucking jackass with my jaw moving up and down. And then I fully woke up and I was like, that was really dumb. And I went back to sleep and I noticed my fingers are moving now. I must have been having like a gamer dream or like maybe I was like in a fucking band. I don't know. But I was like finger drumming as I was falling asleep. And I've never been that tired before. So I went fully to sleep. I fell asleep for like, I guess I wasn't fully asleep. I was aware of my surroundings. Like I could still tell what things were happening around me, but for all intents and purposes, I was like asleep. Like I wasn't moving. I was just resting. That's new. At least he died because of that, right? Sure, bar of soap. I guess we Joker card here then. Ah, thank you. I could have used that, and I like this a lot. You are very kind to me. I'm going to look for a shop. Our HP is a little bit rough right now. Am I going to go in there? We can go in there for half price. I'll show you guys how in just a quick second. It's probably very obvious to a lot of you. But I was aware of like my surroundings, but I was still like asleep. And I think the reason I was aware was because I was waiting for the food to come. So on these like really short flights, if you're not, I don't know if it's like an American thing or what it may be, but on these like quick 2-hour flights, what they'll do is they'll have like little cookies and like water they'll give out halfway through. And I was pretty thirsty and I was pretty hungry because I hadn't eaten that morning because we were leaving so early. So, and granted, I had to like get up. I had to there we go. I had to drive, you know, from Chicago to the airport. Like, just there was a lot that I was just hungry and I wanted some food. And I see, like, in my half dream, the lady with the tray walking by, the flight attendant. Oh, that sucks. And I'm trying to wake up to say, yes, I really want that goddamn cookie. But I can't bring myself to wake up. By the time, like, I'm in like the weird like sleep paralysis state. And by the time I actually get up, you know, and I'm awake, the cookie tray had already come and gone. And all there was water. Now, I was thirsty, so the water was very appreciated. You know, I would rather be just hungry than dehydrated and hungry, so I took it. But I kind of forgot, my nose is so itchy right now, I'm sick, I apologize. I kind of forgot that when you drink water on an empty stomach, it mostly makes you feel like you're even hungrier, because like you're not getting any calories from water. There's no energy in water. It's just quenching your thirst. So I was so goddamn hungry. And not only that, I had to, after I got out of the plane and got my luggage after, you know, God knows how long. Oh, you do that now, right? I had to get in an Uber and drive all the way home, or I guess the guy drove us all the way home, which is like an hour-long drive. So it was a wake up at like 2 a.m. to get ready to go to the airport and all that. Then I had to wait like another, what? So 2 to 6 is 4. We got back here at 11. And we had no food because we were on vacation, so we threw out all our perishables and stuff like that. So I got to eat around 1 p.m. that day. I was so hungry, but I was so happy to be home too. I love going on vacation. You know, I really do. Did I? I don't think I did do my crawl space yet, did I? I love going on vacation. I loved it. I had a really, really great time. I definitely did not. Is that an item? What are you supposed to do? Well, I don't really think about having to get out of the room if I fell down there. So now we're at 1 heart. We have Robo Baby 2.0. We're 1 away from conjoined at the very least. Just watch out for the mushrooms. Those could do some damage to you now. 1 hit from death to a good amount of the enemies in this game. This did not help very much, but I will take it. It's little things that really count. That spike rock could end my whole career right now. I gotta focus for a second. Huge fire. I missed that bomb, but that was a very important bomb to hit. And now it's gone. It's so hard to fight this guy when you're this big. That was terrifying. Okay, yeah, we get some HP back from that. Good. Anyways, I was so happy to be home, man. I miss my cats a lot because they don't do too well without us because Beauty is like really bad cat anxiety whenever I'm away. Like when I'm away and Desi's here, she still gets nervous because like she sleeps in my bed with me at night, like right next to me. Like right next to my head, she'll lay down every single night without fail. So me not being there is probably pretty hard for Beauty. And Zim is Zim. Having anybody watch Zim is like asking somebody to tame a wild like Tasmanian devil. It's not a good idea. They're not gonna like it. Dio. Well, I'll just keep the red key, but for crawl spaces item. Thank you very much. And when I got back, like Beauty was cautious to come out. I don't think she really recognized us at first because we were away for so long. But when I put my hand under, like, because she hides under the couch all the time. When I slid my hand under there to like pet her, she put her head into my hand immediately and just kept it there for like 5 minutes. She just wanted to be pet really badly because she needs a lot of attention. So it was good to be back, so I knew my cats were doing okay and not super depressed. But also, just to be back at my work, as dumb as that sounds, like when I'm away from my computer, like if something goes wrong, whether it be like my channel gets hacked again or, you know, a video doesn't post properly, I can't do anything because I'm gone. So it's a nice like bit of security to be back at home where if something does go wrong, I'm here to fix it. So that was a relief for that feeling. And I also knew I could just kind of like relax for a bit. You don't get to, vacation is a time to relax, but I feel like nobody relaxes on vacation. Like, you go to vacation to do stuff most of the time, right? Like, go here, do this, go here. That's huge. Do this, go here. Actually, we can, will this work, or are we just gonna take a lot of damage from this? It does work. Hey, infinite sacrificing right now. Give us 8 soul hearts back. I love scapular. I love it. Angel thing? Okay. Hey, we got it. And it is... Ooh, yeah. Okay. We'll come back to this when I have the HP to sacrifice for Uriel and the next one guaranteed, so I can maybe get those 8 soul hearts back. That would be a dream come true. Hey man, Brimstone Sacred Heart's a pretty good combo. I like it. I really, really do. Give me this. Any good pills? I'm so itchy. Oh my god, I hate being sick, man. It's the worst. But it was a relief to be back, 'cause we didn't really relax on vacation too much. We had our moments like just hanging out and just like relaxing and going on your phone, but like never like going to a spa or something of that nature. It was always, hey, that's pretty good. It was always doing this with a friend, doing this with family, whatever it may be. I think I will try and kill you, so we can take 1 hit from you and still be able to sacrifice and live. Yes, that is exactly... You know what, dude? You know what? Why wouldn't a guy like me... Why wouldn't a guy like me do this? Is there anything wrong with a quirked up white boy sacrificing down to Darkroom? I don't think so. Makes a really fast run for Sacred Heart Brimstone. If I get a good item here... Which I didn't really. Yeah, we'll just go fight Mega Satan. We probably can win this, I think. It's a good finish to a run. But it was good to come back home and sit on my own couch and watch the shows that I wanted to watch and everything else. It was a really nice feeling. And I'm still kind of recharging from vacation because like I don't do a lot besides, you know, work and do whatever else. But going on vacation and like seeing my friends and going to New Year's Eve party and going to the mall and shit, like I don't do that often. So like my social battery was drained for a while. And I think I still am kind of like, I just want to stay at home and recoup for a bit. That's what I want to do. I know it sounds lame, but like I can only handle so much. And you know, if I'm with my friends, it's always fun. I'm always gonna have a good time with that. But like when I go out with like my girlfriend's friends, I don't know them too well. Like we're practically strangers. I don't really have like the energy to always be meeting people and doing stuff with people that I barely know. Because it's always like a little bit awkward and you're always a bit anxious. Like I don't want to really meet anybody new. So I really hope I can move back and then I can make, you know, going out with my high school and real life friends more of a regular thing. And see them more often. We're gonna be doing like a Terraria thing on stream in a couple weeks and like a playthrough like once a week, which will be fun. But it's not the same as being in person. Video games with your friends are fun, but I think doing like activities, I didn't see those guys down there, is even more fun. Okay, this is really bad. Our HP was mega drained from that. Okay, you do a lot of damage though is the positive thing here. And we're getting a tears up getting hit because we have It's Hurt every single time. So we're getting like some pretty fast brimstone charges at the very, very least. I don't like that attack. It's cool though, but it scares me. Thank you, Broken Modem. Couldn't even see those feathers because I'm so goddamn large. I should not have became Stompy. Okay, cool. This is the longest phase of the living Mega Satan. You should be dead in a couple more shots. Got no hands to use. There we go. I think we win. We could take some big damage to these tiers, especially the fire, because we are so big I can't really gauge where my hitbox is super accurately. Oh my god, that was straight out the gate, huh, man? Broken modem, though, is going to make this a whole lot easier. Plus, Bird's Eye is going to destroy a lot of the tiers. Like, there were no tiers in that attack at all, I feel like. Thank you, Bird's Eye. Ouch. Yeah, we're faster fire rate, though. Speaking of fire. I can't see where my hitbox is, man. You're a little bit damaged. Not much, though. Not Jared Leto damaged yet. Some bombs out there. Can't see him. I wonder how much health you have left. Oh, you're pretty close. We should be able to win and get close to the double-digit numbers here. The fire should do it. Oh, close. That fire, baby? They do a lot of damage, man. My damage right now is like 8, which actually is not as high as I thought it was. I was thinking we had like 40 damage. Either way, we won. I'm not going to do Void. You can't make me. You can't make me do Void. Can I get like a crawl space in here, though? No. You enjoyed the run on my commentary? A like and a comment goes a long way for a small channel like mine. In the meantime, though, I have been BD1P. Peace out, and goodbye.